part. Today we are going to talk about. Today we are going to talk about the Vihar and Vishranti.
Okay.
Now, why are these three parts important in our day-to-day life? Okay. So ahar, as we talked about, ahar means consumption. Okay, and not just consumption of food. It means consumption of food, emotions, thoughts. Okay. The five sensory organs. Do you know which are the five sensory organs? The five sensory organs are your eyes, your ears, okay, your nose, okay, the touch, and the taste, right? These are the five sensory organs through which you take in the world, right? हम external world को कैसे? How do we know the external world? Through these five sensory organs. Clear? ये पांच sensory organs है जिसको हम ज्ञानेंद्रिय बोलते हैं. ज्ञानेंद्रिय, ज्ञान is to know the world through these five sensory organs. तो हम जो भी कुछ देखते हैं, सुनते हैं, स्मेल करते हैं, everything is our ahar. Everything is our ahar. Okay. So one has to be very, very okay in taking in the world. What are you taking in? बहुत important है, right? क्या क्या अंदर ले रहे हैं, right? अभी second part क्या है? विहार. Now what is vihar? Okay, I'll make it a little interesting for you. तो आपने कार देखी है? Everybody, all of you know how the car. Have you been in the car? Of course, right? All of us. Yeah, use the car. Okay, I've been in somebody else's car. Now अभी कार में क्या होता है? एक होती है क्लच होता है, ABC बोलते हैं जिसको. क्लच होता है, एक्सीलरेटर होता है और ब्रेक होती है, राइट? सिंपल ये तीन चीजें होती है ना. एक्सीलरेटर होता है, ब्रेक होती है. You're not freezing. I don't know why, but yes, right? और क्लच होता है, राइट? अभी कभी भी आपने कार बिना ब्रेक के देखा है या बिना एक्सीलरेटर के? पॉसिबल नहीं है, राइट? आप तभी ही स्पीड में कार ले सकते हो जब भी आपके पास क्या हो, एक ब्रेक हो, राइट? आप तभी स्पीड में चला सकते हो ना जब आपको पता है कि आपके पास यू हैव अ ब्रेक, एंड व्हेन यू अप्लाई द ब्रेक द कार विल स्टॉप, राइट? So our routine is also such, ahar, vihar and vishranti, that you have the accelerator that speeds up your daily processes, and then you have the brake, that is your vishranti. Getting it? You have both, right? The ahar is your accelerator. Okay, it accelerates the processes, the various processes required for your daily chores. And then you have the night time, which brings in the break for most of us, right? So how beautifully is this design that you consume energy, you spend energy. एक कंजम्पशन होता है एनर्जी का, एक होता है आप स्पेंड करते हो एनर्जी को, और इस दोनों के बीच में क्या होता है? ब्रेक. अभी हम विहार पे आते हैं. व्हाट इज विहार? विहार इंक्लूड्स all the activities on different planes: your physical plane, mental plane, emotional plane, and spiritual plane. Now let me ask you one thing. Okay, let me ask you, could you name one of the activities in your daily routine that you can't do without? Could be anything, your physical activity, mental activity, just one activity that you cannot, like you have to do it. Any one activity, could be reading your newspaper, walk, anything. Just raise your hand and answer. Just one activity. Yeah, can unmute and answer.
Exercise is the first routine in my morning prayer. My prayers, and then my exercise, and then the third one is this. That is the way I do it.
Okay, so prayers and exercises are your part of your daily routine, right?
Yes.
So what happens if you skip it for a few days or a day? Do you feel something? आपको कुछ होता है, like physically, mentally, जब आप skip करते हो?
Yes, I feel little uneasy.
Exactly. You feel little uneasy?
Yes. I missed it. That's
You
why.
miss it, right? The point is you
But
miss it, right? We'll come back to it. Yeah, you miss it. Anybody else that you have your daily activity and you can't, matlab you have to,
and,
as if not as a
and my
compulsion.
meditation is the first thing.
Wow. So meditation, prayers, exercises. Lovely. Anybody else?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Now,
Bathing,
yes,
bathing, Nana.
bathing. Oh, okay. Bathing. I thought,
Yeah,
yeah, bathing,
that's
right? You can't do without. Okay.
it.
So bathing, right? On the physical plane, there's bathing. There's exercises, meditation on your mental and physical level.
Yeah.
Yes.
Then eating
So, yeah.
3 meals.
Yeah. So now, Bihar, why are these habits important and what do they do? Say, what do they do? तो क्या होता है हमारी जो ब्रेन है ना, it's a muscle. Brain is a muscle. Yeah, Seerat ma'am, brain is a muscle.
Yes.
Right? अभी क्या होता है हैबिट से क्या होता है, एक्सप्लेन यू, आई गिव यू एन एनालॉजी दैट इज अ पैरेलल कि क्या होता है. फॉर एग्जांपल, आपका घर पॉइंट ए पे है. ओके, माया मैम, शिरीन मैम, आपका घर पॉइंट ए पे है, आपकी वर्क प्लेस पॉइंट बी पे है. एवरी डे यू हैव टू गो फ्रॉम पॉइंट ए टू पॉइंट बी, right? Every single day you have to travel from point A to point B. And since, let's assume, since it is nearby, you walk every day from point A to point B. हाँ? Let's assume कि आपने अभी जॉब स्टार्ट किया है. तो every day when you wake up the first day and when you go from point A to point B, okay, you are very aware. आप aware होते हो ना कि ये रास्ता है, ये लैंडमार्क्स है, यहाँ पे ये बिल्डिंग है, यहाँ पे ये शॉप है. Of course, now when you walk, you observe, right? So now you started walking from point A to point B and you are aware क्योंकि आपका first day है. After 6 months or after a year, when you walk from point A to point B, do you think you're that much aware? Or you just walk, you know the road? What do you think? You just walk, you know the road, right? What happens after 6 years down the line when you walk the same path again and again? Morning when you wake up, you set out subconsciously, automatically, when you know that you have to go to the office, your feet walk, they start walking towards the office on that path. Does आपको सोचना नहीं पड़ता इतना ज्यादा. समझ में आ रहा है मैं क्या बोल रही हूँ? माया मैम, जेन मैम, या आर यू गेटिंग व्हाट आई एम ट्राइंग टू से?
Yes, yes,
समझ में आ
yes,
रहा है सबको कि आपको
yes.
फर्स्ट डे पे आप एकदम अवेयर होते हो, पॉइंट ए से जाके पॉइंट बी पे आपको जाना है. 6 months के बाद
Yeah.
you are little less aware, and after 6 years it becomes a habit. It goes on autopilot कि आपको, आप कुछ और भी सोच रहे हो तो आपके पाँव, जो आपके पैर है, वो ऑटोमेटिकली टेक्स यू टू द ऑफिस. Does this happen? Why does this happen? Because now it has become your habit. It has become your habit, right? तो now इंटरेस्टिंग आपको चीज बताती हूँ, यू कैन रिलेट टू इट. लाइक ब्रेन में क्या होते हैं, ब्रेन में भी ऐसे पॉइंट ए, पॉइंट बी, पॉइंट सी, पॉइंट डी, ऐसे सब पॉइंट्स होते हैं, राइट? लेट्स अज्यूम दैट देयर आर डिफरेंट पॉइंट्स ब्रेन में, राइट? या सो इनके बीच में नेटवर्क बनता है. इनके बीच में क्या बन जाता है? नेटवर्क बन जाता है. A is connected to B, B is connected to C, C is connected to D, ऐसे नेटवर्क बन जाते हैं. When you perform any task repetitively every single day, वो जो नेटवर्क है ना, वो स्ट्रॉन्ग बनते जाते हैं. A to B का नेटवर्क एकदम स्ट्रॉन्ग बन जाता है, वेरी स्ट्रॉन्ग. And as you keep repeating your habits, it becomes stronger and stronger and stronger. So one fine day when Shirin ma'am doesn't have time or is not in good health or has to go out, doesn't perform her exercises or meditation, you know what? The signals automatically start this thing. Brain को आदत है ना, point A और point B पे the signals, you know, it starts lighting up. Why? Because it's a habit. तो ये habit जो है ना, please listen to me, ये habit है ना, it's a very potent tool, very powerful tool, very, very powerful. We underestimate habits, right? तो आप जो भी हैबिट को रिपीटेटिवली करो ना, तो वो एनग्राम्स, मतलब ब्रेन में, हाँ, साइंटिफिकली एनग्राम्स बोलते हैं उसको, इंप्रेशंस बोलते हैं, वो स्ट्रॉन्ग होती जाती है. इट बिकम्स स्ट्रॉन्गर एंड स्ट्रॉन्गर. And then you don't find it very difficult. It becomes easy. Yeah. The first day when you start walking 40 minutes, it is difficult. Then the second day, it becomes a little easier. And then one fine day, it becomes a habit. तो बिहार में जब उन्होंने मेंशन किया था योग में कि आहार विहार एंड विश्रांति, ओके, दे मेक योर डे, दे मेक योर पर्सनालिटी, they make you who you are. Your ahar, for example, if I want to know what Maya ma'am is, what her personality is, okay, if I ask her what her ahar, vihar and vishranti, the pattern is, I can actually know a lot about Maya ma'am. And she'll be like, I'm an astrologer. You know, I mean, how much, there's so much that I can know about her. Clearly finding out what are people's ahar, vihar and the pattern of ahar, vihar and vishranti. तो आहार कैसा होना चाहिए? लास्ट टाइम हमने डिस्कस किया था तमस, रजस एंड सात्विक. Do you all remember? Right? Tamas ahar basically is the ahar that makes you dull and lethargic. Tamas का क्या है? It makes you dull and lethargic. Rajasic is okay, and sattvic is the ahar that makes you not making you restless. आप एक्टिव भी होते हो लेकिन आप पीसफुल भी होते हो. ये कॉम्बिनेशन वियर्ड लगता है ना, बीइंग एक्टिव एंड बीइंग पीसफुल. Because whenever we see active people, okay, we mostly find them how? Restless people. Most active people are restless. Yeah, you can share, ma'am. Shirin, ma'am. Unmute yourself and you can share, yeah. Yeah. So have you come across people who are like very active and very calm and controlled? Have you come across such kind of people?
Yes, there's many people. They have no time to talk even.
Exactly. They are not restless. They are restful and at the same time, they are active. Yeah.
Very active.
Very active.
They want to quickly do their work in time.
Yeah. But they'll do it in a very restful way, you know, not in a restless way.
Yes. No, not in a restless way.
Not in a restless way. They do in a very
जो काम
relaxed way.
करना है वो करके जाए, करना पड़ता है.
करते हैं, but आराम से करते हैं.
But
They
with
go
a
to
very
their
quick.
offices. Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
Yes,
नहीं, बहुत
Tejal.
quickly करते हैं.
Yes, during the day, even we pass through all the three gunas. Sometimes I'm like that, sometimes sattvic, sometimes raj.
Lovely.
Yes.
Lovely.
And sometimes all the three states we are. But one's nature is, one is more on the sattvic and sometimes in the tamogun. And one is always active, hurried, energetic, something doing. So that
Seerat
becomes
ma'am,
our nature.
yeah. Seerat ma'am is so right. And you know what? Seerat ma'am, none of the three gunas are bad or good. All of them are required. So you require rajas, rajasic because you want to perform actions. You require tamas because you want to relax. Tamas is the brake in the car. Right? That dullness is also required. Tamas is the brake in the car. Rajasic good is the accelerator in the car. And sattvic gunas are the balance between the tamas and rajas. Balance. Yeah. So we need all the three gunas. Right? Now Bihar mein, see, it's very important for all of you all, for all of us to figure out what kind of activities do we engage in. So for example, let's say you go for a walk every single day. Right? You walk, your brain is refreshed, your body is rejuvenated. Then you sit on the park bench with four of your friends. And then you gossip. For half an hour. Like gossip, gossip, proper gossiping, like criticizing people. And, gossiping not as in exchanging general knowledge, but basically gossiping, criticizing people, right? So you might have meditated, you might have walked. Your brain and your body is rejuvenated by those chemicals that are being released. But if it is followed by the gossip, what happens? जो भी जो chemicals release हुए हैं ना, dopamine, serotonin, everything would be, it becomes counterproductive. Right? आपका 45 minutes का walk and meditation, 5 minutes के gossip ने पूरा उसको nullify कर दिया या negative में लेके गया. तो बहुत important है. People say I meditate a lot, but I still cannot control my anger. I do this mantra jap and I do this yoga, but they lose the fuse is so short, they lose their temper within drop of a hat. So यहाँ पे क्या है कि बिहार में क्या बोला है कि बिहार में आप जो एक्टिविटीज करते हो, सिर्फ वो एक्टिविटीज इंपॉर्टेंट नहीं है. The state of your mind when you perform those activities is also very, very, very important. So it is not just that meditation for half an hour. बाकी के 23.5 hours, okay? 23.5 hours also determine who you are. That is just half an hour of meditation. And I'm not saying it is bad, or all I'm saying is that 23.5 hours जो बाकी के है ना, वो भी बहुत important. What kind of a person are you in those 23 hours? Are you a kind person? Okay? Do you smile when children play? Do you smile, or do you have this a smile, a sweet smile when you see beautiful birds? When you hear somebody, when you hear somebody sing, do you sing along? Or when you see somebody dance, okay, do you also feel like getting up dancing? Like, what are you participating in? That is very crucial. बिहार में बहुत important है ये कि ये आप क्या करते हो, कैसे करते हो. So a lot of people say, I get this because I am a yoga teacher, right? So we have these summer courses, where you 1 month's course at various places. And like as a senior teacher, we go and visit and supervise. And then you talk to participants also, right? So when you talk to participants, they are like, I do meditation, I do yoga, I do exercises, I do this, and I do that. What happens is, मैंने जब बोला तो आपने realize किया कि उसमें सबसे sound ज्यादा किसका आया?
I.
Beautiful.
And it's hurting the ears. That I is hurting.
Beautiful.
Ego.
Exactly.
Doership.
वो sharing इसीलिए था, वो sharing नहीं था, show off था. वो sharing नहीं होता है, वो show off था. That came purely out of ego. Just to let people know. Just to let people know that I do this, I do that, I walk, I exercise, I meditate. But ये जो I Yeah, Narona ma'am, yeah, Maya ma'am, we all agree. And यहाँ पे ego का मतलब, I'm not talking about self concept. I'm not talking about who you are actually, your true nature. I'm talking about that superficial ego, okay, that makes your chest like grow. I do this, I do that, right? And who is this I? Tomorrow, if you meet with an accident, believe me, tomorrow if you meet with an accident, and God forbid you meet with an accident and you damage certain part of your brain, and if that part of your brain is responsible for you recognizing yourself, you will actually forget your own. Alzheimer's होता है लोगों को, dementia में people forget who they are. Yeah. So this ego is a superficial thing. So Bihar का importance है, all those activities, you do it, but you do it with a state of mind that you really want to grow. And what is the sign of growth? Pata hai? What is the sign of growth? If you're meditating, what do you think the sign of growth would be? Anybody? Like, just it's a sign that you're growing. So meditation hua, right? And after the meditation, you have this smile on your face. Not because you want to smile at somebody, but that smile born out of that joy in your heart, that sheer joy. Okay? Joy of not accumulating things, but just joy of being in the presence of trees and birds, and you just, there's this natural joy in you, there's this smile. So if your exercises do not make you smile more often, I don't think so it's of any use. Physical level pe maybe it makes you stronger, it makes you your bones grow stronger, and it's a good thing. But on the mental level, if it strengthens your ego, आपका ego अगर strong होते जा रहा है, तो then something is going wrong. You need to check, you need to knock. Yeah, Rona ma'am, you need to knock. कि ये तो यार मतलब so I meditate, okay, and then I'm like, I'm unable to forgive people. I'm just angry all the time. Okay, I don't have this joy in my heart. If somebody comes to my house, I'm like irritated. Why have the person come? I can't offer a glass of water to people who come at my place. Right? Out of sheer this thing, it's sheer summer, right? Summer itna hai. So, that out of humanity, you offer a glass of water to whosoever comes to your house. This joy should be born, right? The whole purpose is for the joy to be born in your heart. Nothing else. और कोई फायदा नहीं है meditation का. If you don't become a more joyful person. At least for me. This is what I think. This is how I look at things, That it has to, your vihar has to make you a more joyful, more forgiving person, more loving and caring person. Despite, see, the world is going to be this. World. Think anybody changes? Of course not. Even we don't change much. So the acceptance that the world is this. So understood ये विहार part कि आहार के बाद में विहार क्या importance रखता है? आहार first कि what you consume, what you take in, right? 5 sensory organs से आपने जो भी कुछ लिया वो आहार हुआ. Thoughts and your emotions. विहार क्या हुआ? Expenditure हुआ. Expenditure of your energy. How you use your energy. और अभी last में क्या आएगा? What is the last part? What is the last part? Vishranti.
Vishram.
Right? What's the time? Let me check out so we know what. We have time. So what is Vishranti? What does Vishranti mean?
Peace of mind.
Anybody?
Rest.
Yeah.
Rest.
Perfect.
Yeah.
It's right. So Vishranti does not just mean sleep. It is much more than sleep also. Sleep is included in Vishranti, but Vishranti is little more than sleep. Vishranti is whenever I am in a restful state. Restful as in, even while talking to you, I can be in Vishranti. I can be in Vishranti. Possible hai. Possible hai. That restfulness is Vishranti. Yeah. आपको थोड़ा टेक्निकल कुछ मैं शेयर करूं? Do you want to hear something technical and scientific? Is it okay if I share with you? Yeah?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
So yeah. So the brain has different states. उसको brain waves बोलते हैं. Brain में क्या होता है? Brain has electrical activities. Yeah, brain has, हम लोग MRI करवाते हैं, जब fMRI करवाते हैं तो brain की electrical activities measure करते हैं, right? You must have seen if you have any problem with your brain. Okay, you have fMRI, PET scan and those things. They actually record the activities of your brain. The activities of your brain is nothing. Electrical impulses होते हैं brain में, right? तो brain waves होते हैं. Brain waves का मतलब क्या है? Right now, Vanita ma'am, Rona ma'am, Maya ma'am, every second of your life, the brain has its fluctuations. There are waves, right? Every second there are waves. Now, Maya ma'am and Vanita ma'am ka brain imprint different hoga. As in, Rona ma'am might have 4 to 6 waves per second, right? And Vanita ma'am might have 16 to 18 waves per second, depending upon the state of brain that they are in. Now, there are 4 states. There are 4 states of brain. Very interesting, हाँ? सुनो. The first is हम लोग जब deep sleep में होते हैं ना, एकदम deep sleep में. रात को भी there are 2 types of sleep, हाँ? Rapid eye movement sleep and deep sleep. हम लोग जब deep sleep में होते हैं ना, तो brain पता है कितनी बार movement मतलब brain fluctuation होता है? Only 3 to 4 times per second. Only 3 to 4 times. So आप imagine करो इतना हल्की activity है, इतनी light, just 3 to 4 times because you are restful, right? तो उसको क्या बोलते हैं? डेल्टा बोलते हैं. डेल्टा से आगे आया थीटा. to 12 and then you have beta. उसमें क्या होता है? 12 to 20. हम लोग right now I am in a state beta state. 12 to 20 होगा फ्लक्चुएशंस या उससे भी ज्यादा. आपको पता है zen meditators जो zen meditation करते हैं ना, monks, उनको fMRI name उसको fMRI, they wanted to check what is the activity, you know, कि इनकी brain कैसे different है. Why are they so joyful and forgiving and so calm? You know what? People who meditate very deeply are always in this alpha state. Alpha is in 8 to 12 brain waves per second. तो जब 8 to 12 brain waves per second हो versus our 20 to 30 brain waves per second, do you think there's going to be difference in the personality? You can unmute yourself and answer. Of course, there is going to be difference. You know why? Because the number of brain waves are directly proportionate to the breathing, the number of breaths, your heart rate, your blood pressure is directly connected. अगर आप अल्फा स्टेट में हो तो आपका हार्ट रेट नीचे जाने वाला है, ऊपर नहीं जाएगा, because your heart is beating slower. Your heart health is better. You have more oxygen in your body. You have more oxygen in your body, you can think better. So why is it that when you meditate and when you, there are times during your meditation that, you know, you might go into deep meditation sometimes, you know, sometimes just, you know, you might go into this very restful state of like, you know, alpha state में जाते हो, तो आपको है ना अंदर से ऐसे लगेगा आप जैसे, how do I put it, waves होते हैं ना, आराम से हल्के फुल्के waves नहीं होते जैसे, वैसे हल्का फुल्का आपको भी महसूस होता है. You also feel light. Nobody teaches this, that why is meditation important, why are exercises, what are brain waves, how are they correlated, how is breathing correlated with this. People don't talk about such things. People only say meditate तो करना ही चाहिए, 40 minutes करना ही चाहिए. पर क्यों करना चाहिए? I would ask पर क्यों करना चाहिए, क्यों और क्या होता है meditation? Exercise करनी चाहिए, क्यों करनी चाहिए? Explain me why, teach me how. And that is the reason I'm sharing this knowledge with you, that, you know, brain waves. अभी जब भी आप बहुत खुश होंगे, light feel करोगे ना, तो आपको तेजल याद आएगी, that, oh, I am in my alpha state. Okay, I am in my, when I'm sleeping, I am in my delta state, right?
And when a person is sleeping, a sleeping person, we observe इतना deep breaths लेते हैं, like taking in slow and deep.
Very rhythmic, rhythmic, slow and deep. तीन होता है, very rhythmic होता है, very slow and deep. Yeah, very right. People are like fast asleep now, they tend to take deep breaths. Abdominal breath. Yes, very true. Shallow नहीं होती है. And जो लोग बहुत हाइपर होते हैं ना, जिनका मतलब हाँ, जो गैमा होता है ना, बहुत हाइपर होते हैं, 20 and above, every second 20 to 40 brain waves. पता है उनकी ब्रीदिंग कैसे होती है? Have you observed? सीरत मैम, उनकी ब्रीदिंग डॉग जैसी होती है. They always breathing from the chest and shallow.
Later.
If you breathe like a dog, you bark like a dog. Sorry to say, but they say if you breathe like a dog, you bark like a dog. And if you breathe like a turtle, you are restful like a turtle. कभी turtle को देखा है ना? Turtle, how the turtle walks? Turtle को कोई घाई नहीं होती है. They are never in a hurry. They'll walk at their own sweet pace. आराम से चलेंगे. Very peacefully. Rabbit and the tortoise, right? Tortoise, कोई लोग pronounce करते हैं. It is tortoise.
No,
But
that's
yeah,
slow and
heard the
steady wins
story,
the
right?
race. Slow and steady wins the race.
Slow and steady wins the
Race.
So विश्रांति या विश्रांति का मतलब ये नहीं है कि आप लेजी हो, आप डल हो. आपने सीरत मैम very rightfully said the entire day. You're very right. The three gunas are, we are in different states of brain wave, मतलब brain state, and different gunas rule us. Okay, right? Afternoon में it is tamas, rajasic, right? Night को क्या active हो जाता है? Tamas good, tamas, so that you can relax. Minutes left. Yes, Saleh, we'll be able to finish it off within 5 minutes. Yeah. Is it interesting enough for you all? Interest आ रहा है आपको? Because yeah, I was little कि ये technical है, मैं या brain waves आपके साथ share करूँ, but I was very keen, you know, कि ये share
It was
करना
very
है.
nice.
You are very good in explaining. We are enjoying.
Yeah, understand.
Yeah,
No.
good. So I was like, you know, would you be receptive towards this technical knowledge? But you all are. Yes, Rana ma'am.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
Rana
No,
we
ma'am.
we are
learned,
all
we
interested.
learned something from you. We
No,
come to
it's
know.
just
Yes.
sharing. Yeah, Rana ma'am.
Yeah,
You
the
need to
turtle
unmute
lives for many years. Turtle lives for many, many years because it's so peaceful.
Yeah, Rana ma'am. You know what the best part right now is? Everybody in the frame, have you observed, has got this beautiful smile on their face, and I'm loving it. All at once, huh? Do you see this? We need to actually, all of us are wearing this smile. Huh? All of us, Vanita ma'am, Maya ma'am, Shireen ma'am, as well. मेरे phone में जितना दिख रहा है, so एक smile है face पे, right? Jane ma'am, see, all of us have this smile on the face, right? So yeah, coming back to Vishranti, Vishranti is basically that. You know, अर्थ होता है ना, लास्ट 5 मिनट्स अर्थ होता है, उसकी मूवमेंट होती है. या आपको सबको वसंत ऋतु, स्प्रिंग पता है ना? स्प्रिंग,
Yes.
अभी हम स्प्रिंग है, राइट? स्प्रिंग के बाद समर, समर के बाद फॉल, एंड फॉल के बाद विंटर आता है, राइट?
Yes.
पहले क्या आता है? स्प्रिंग आता है, स्प्रिंग के बाद समर आती है, समर के बाद फॉल आता है, लीव्स गिरते हैं, देन यू हैव विंटर. तो नेचर ने भी कैसे किया है? अर्थ को भी रेस्ट चाहिए. अर्थ को भी क्या चाहिए? रेस्ट चाहिए. तो अर्थ के लिए क्या आता है? विंटर सीजन आती है, राइट? विंटर, व्हेन इट डजंट हैव टू ग्रो, ऑल द लीव्स आर शेड, राइट? इट इज रेस्टिंग, द अर्थ इज रेस्टिंग, राइट? तो हम लोग भी जैसे रेस्ट करते हैं, अर्थ भी रेस्ट करती है. फिर रेस्ट के बाद क्या आता है? स्नो जाता है. उसके बाद क्या आता है? स्प्रिंग आती है. स्प्रिंग, राइट? राइट नाउ देयर इज स्प्रिंग, फ्लावर्स उगते हैं, फिर समर आती है, फिर फॉल होता है, फिर विंटर आती है. हमारी भी मॉर्निंग होती है, फिर आफ्टरनून आता है. मॉर्निंग इज योर स्प्रिंग, आफ्टरनून इज योर समर, इवनिंग इज योर फॉल, एंड नाइट इज योर विंटर. And after every winter, morning when you wake up,
Very good.
in all the religions, you know, you have Baisakhi, you have Passover for Jews. Everybody celebrates the arrival of spring. And every morning we should be celebrating the arrival of what? Arrival of sun. The sun has arrived. The day has begun. Let's all start with the vihar, all your beautiful activities. Then be very, okay, then you take in your ahar. And then you have your proper Vishranti. These are the 3 parts of your daily routine. Was it interesting enough?
Very, very.
Yeah? Yeah, Sita? Okay. Was it interesting enough? So I just wanted
It
to
was
ask you
very
something.
interesting.
I wanted to ask you all something. Yeah. So next time I was just thinking, I'm just asking you all. Next time I was thinking about Patanjali ka Ashtang Yoga hai. 8 limbs of yoga. There are different 8 limbs of yoga. It is little technical, but I'll give you a lot of relatable examples and stuff. Would you like to know about Ashtang Yoga?
Yeah.
Yes,
Of course.
madam.
Yes.
Patanjali's Ashtang Yoga. Would you like to know? Then then we can have sessions. You know, we can have few sessions on Ashtang Yoga. Would you like?
What is
Yes.
Ashtang Yoga?
Yeah.
What is Ashtang Yoga?
Ashtang Yoga are the 8 limbs of yoga. What are the different 8 limbs of yoga by Sage Patanjali? Very interesting. Would you like it? Then I'll take up as a topic.
Next
Yeah.
time.
Yam, niyam, pranayam,
Yeah.
all comes
Yeah.
in that.
Yep.
Haji.
Yam niyam. Yeah. Yes. Yam niyam, pranayam, pratyahar. Very beautiful.
Pratyahar, pranayam,
Dhyan, dharana, and samadhi. Yes.
asan,
Yeah.
and
Asan,
samadhi.
pranayam. Yes. Yes.
And samadhi. Haji.
You know, I'm very today I'm really thanks to you all. I was little like, you know, should I share this little technical knowledge with you all? But since you all are so receptive, all of you all, Maya ma'am and Rona ma'am and Vanita ma'am, I am now encouraged to come up with lot of topics for you all. You know,
Yes.
Tejal, you
You
are
come
saying
to me. Okay.
Yeah,
your
ma'am.
class is very interesting and you explain
you.
it so well. Yes,
Yeah.
we are
I
all
try.
enjoying. We are enjoying.
Yeah. You know
Thank
what
you.
happens, सीरत मैम, एक होता है खुद समझना और एक होता है समझाना. समझाने के लिए ना, it has to be
Exactly.
interesting, you know. So otherwise, you know, starting में मैंने जब शुरू किया ना, the faces were like, let us see where it goes. You know, आपके सबके face पे एक question mark था कि let us see, you know, where it goes. But then there is a smile, so I'm happy.
No, we
Yeah.
are very interested. Very
So thank you
interesting.
all of you all.
Thank
See
you.
you next week.
Thank you,
Thank you
Sure.
everyone.
Tejal.
Bye, Maya ma'am.
Bye.
Take care.
Take care. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Maya